All new at 5 tonight, the Supreme Court is inching closer and closer to making a decision on the legality of President Biden's student loan forgiveness plan as millions of borrowers remain on the edge of their seat. Well, the High Court is expected to decide whether to either uphold or strike down the proposal within just a few weeks.
Our chief political correspondent Emma Withrow says Senate Republicans have released their own strategy to tackle the student loan issue. Emma joins us now live in the studio to explain what types of solutions the GOP package proposes. Emma?
Absolutely, guys. So 5 Republicans from the Senate Health, Education, and Labor Committee, including South Carolina Senators Tim Scott, just introduced their new Lowering Education Cost and Debt package. It's a series of 5 bills aimed at addressing the root causes of mass student debt. The first couple of bills in the package force colleges to become more transparent with students before they commit to the school.
And they'll be able to log on and compare, if I enter this curriculum at this college, this is my chance of graduating in this curriculum at this college. This is how much I will need to potentially borrow, and this is my earning potential when I graduate.
That system will fall under the College Transparency Act. The Understanding the True Cost of College Act requires schools to have a similar, easily accessible system in place that shows students how their financial aid letters will contribute to the overall tuition costs, so students can compare which schools will give them the best bang for their buck.
Students need clear information to shop around. You can't compare costs if you can't tell what the final cost is.
The other 3 bills in the package directly address student loans by limiting the amount students are able to borrow and clarifying specific information that students are given when borrowing. Right now, students are presented with a default loan amount to choose from, which can sometimes lead a student to borrowing more than they needed and paying back more than they can afford. Jan Miller, student loan repayment expert and consultant, says he deals with clients who have upwards of 6 figures of student loan debt on a daily basis.
I think that a lot of them expected a lot of debt, just they didn't realize just how much debt that would be and how much it would impact their quality of living afterwards and how big of a challenge it would be for their overall financial objectives until they actually get out of school and they get the bill.
Miller says he sees a lot of positive ideas in the Republican student loan package, though it's still unclear how difficult it would be to implement and regulate portions of the legislation.
A student loan borrower might not like them at first because they can't get as much money, but on the back end, it's going to save them from being in a financial position that's too difficult.
I did reach out to Senator Tim Scott to discuss this new legislation, but he was unavailable for an interview today. His team did send me a statement, though, saying in part, quote, "This groundbreaking conservative package attacks the root cause of skyrocketing student loan debt, seeks to drive down costs of education, and sets all students up to succeed." So we're going to have to wait and see where this all goes. Back to you guys.
Thanks.